to the very late hours. God knows when. So yeah, classes being over doesn't tell that much. It's just I was able to take 2 weeks off at least because I'm still taking classes actually.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's good. So you're working, you're taking classes, but you get a little break to go home and visit for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And that will recharge me for the upcoming semester, hopefully.
That's right. Will you be gone during like the Christmas holiday and the New Year's? So.
Well, I'm actually leaving at Christmas Day.
Okay.
Yeah, so Christmas Eve, so I will be in Turkey at Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Then I will be in Turkey for my birthday and for New Year's. So that's good.
Your birthday's New Year's?
Close to New Year's.
Really?
It's
Well,
28th.
Oh, well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
That's great. That'll be fun.
Yeah, hopefully. A lot of my friends are coming to visit me in my hometown.
That's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
A nice celebration.
I'm really excited about it.
All right, so I have one more question, and then if you'd like to add in anything for recommending future international students to prepare for life in the U.S. or studying in the U.S., you can add anything you want. But the last question we have here for the interview, the educational interview, how can I even say this? If you were able to do if you were able to prepare for study abroad, how would you do things differently than you did before?
Oh, that's a nice question. Well, I think I try to gather information as much as possible, but I may have do it even more. So, well, for applying Ph.D. at this, it's really important to, I mean, you can apply a lot of schools, but you can gather information about a lot of schools by just emailing to professors or the students there. So, I may have done it more, but I was limited because I was applying with Fulbright, so we had a school limit, and they had the last word, actually, on which schools I'm going to apply.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I couldn't do that. But if I wasn't on Fulbright scholarship, I would totally do that.
Do a little more research, contact the local students or clubs or teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to make those networks and connections.
And it's also important to, like, other than studying, what your other interests are, and focus on these interests. For example, I had a lot of friends who are studying here just because of the mountains here, to ski, being able to ski. I have some friends who are really interested in music, so they prefer a little bit bigger cities because there are like more shows there, or even they're able to form their own band and contact like music people, which are probably usually in New York.
Yeah.
Or if you're like a kind of movie fan, you can try LA. I don't know, like small interests like that will keep you sane from being away your family and friends. So it's important. It's not, the life is just studying. So
to have the goodness of fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a well-rounded lifestyle. That's good. Excellent. Well, those are the questions for the educational interview. Is there anything else that you would like to share about your international experience? Anything that you find unique about UNR or Reno, or anything that you would recommend to our future international students?
Yeah, so one thing I would recommend is not to be so quick on deciding whether or not the city or the program you're in is a good fit. I was really close to actually drop out from my program, but I was like, okay, just focus on more or relax more, like do something, reconsider your choices. Then I decided to stay, which I'm glad I decided on that. I will regret that if I dropped out, but it wasn't the good decision time for me, and I wasn't in a good state of mind. So, and I didn't like Reno that much in the beginning, but now I really, really love it, and I wouldn't want to live in New York probably. Even like before coming here, it was one of my
What are your
dream
options?
cities
Oh, wow.
to live in. But now I wouldn't prefer it over Reno because I like how the how convenient and how beautiful the city is with the mountains and lake, and how good people here. So I really like it. So the students should always give us a second chance if they're not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of settle in and give it some time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Time is important, and it's not like you are losing a lot of time in your life. So it's just, yeah, if I'm going to be successful in this program, I can take a 6 months of bad
Mhm. Mhm.
experience. I
Mhm.
can take that if I knew I'm going to be successful eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a small sacrifice for the long-term
Yeah,
success.
exactly. That's sometimes needed.
Yeah.
But you cannot think that clearly because obviously you're in another country and away from friends and family, so that's a factor. But yeah, you should just take some time and try to adjust where
There
you
go.
are.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
For sharing your story and giving
Sure.
us some helpful recommendations.
I hope I've been helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and post at the bottom, or you can contact me at taramadden.com or at gmail.com. All right.
All right.
That was excellent.
Yeah, that was a really nice experience.
Yeah, it's kind of just very unorthodox.